Hi guys, Donna with Cypress Designs, just waiting to get all connected for the live for the event we're on. I want to give it a minute. Hey Debbie, should be connecting me pretty soon. They'll let me know. How's everybody? Hey Wanda, I know I don't go on till 3, but they told us 2 minutes early, so I'm assuming I'm just kind of waiting. Hey, Joanne. Welcome to Hearts and Shells collaboration. We're doing crafting with glass. Our hosts are Stephanie with Craft on a Budget. We have, hold on, Michelle. I have all this written down so I wouldn't forget. And we have Mary with Craft with Heart by Mary, and Shelly by the Shore Crafting. These are our admins who put this on, and it's wonderful. I've had a great time today. Okay, so it's all about crafting, guys. Hey Sherry, I'm always tongue-tied. This is the first time I think I've been on their event, and I'm really excited. I didn't see anybody. Hey Mary, how are you? I'm so excited to be here. I'm kind of nervous. I don't know why. Well, it's all about crafting with glass, guys. So before we get started to show you the glass, we need to work on something special first. We're gonna, diamond dust this little guy first, because I gotta get him inside the glass. So before we do anything, we have to get Santa inside the glass. Once we get him in, I won't mess up where he's supposed to be. So let's get cracking on him. I'm only gonna put the diamond dust in his little hair on the tree. Those who know me, they know I love diamond dust. Can't get enough diamond dust. Trying to see, I want to get some of the tree up here too. So how's everybody? Hi Donna. Donna Glaze, welcome. I appreciate you coming on. I'm just going to add a little bit of stuff to the background too. We want to kind of highlight the glittery area so that we can have a little bit more of a visual back here. I want to get this tree all diamond dust. His arms are all diamond dust. Just little things on his tray. Little bit of books. Not a lot. We just want to diamond dust a little bit. Hi, Michelle. How are you? And if you're new to my page, please let me know so then I can welcome you after. So how pretty is he when he's all illuminated with the diamond dust? Now, okay, I got it. Crafting with a purpose. Is that Lulu? Lulu, you're crafting with a purpose, right? Yes, got it. I'm trying to remember everybody. I'm not the greatest with names, but I am trying to remember everybody. Okay. You gotta save your diamond dust. Just put it back in the thing here. Thank you guys. Well, this is going to be our jar, but let me put him inside first because I don't want to mess up the viewing area. Pray I don't burn myself in the process, which I probably will because I'm kind of sort of used to burning myself. Hang on. You just kind of got to get your hand in there. I promise you it will come back up. I think. Just want to get him in there. It's like children. Don't put your hands in the jar. So see our Santa? He's gonna look really cool when we're done. Okay, so he's glued in place. So the next thing we have to do is we have to work on our jar. Now I am going to Mod Podge the jar and we're gonna roll it into Epsom salt. And I have to remember the front of it stays clear because I have a frame that goes on there. 12 Oaks. I forgot your first name. Darn, I'm sorry. Normally I have my cheat sheet, but I don't have a big cheat sheet today. So we're gonna go ahead and do everything except the very front. And hopefully I won't mess that up. So I'm just appreciative that you guys let me come and work a event. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, but I've always been wanting to get on. I love doing events. I think it's great because everybody gets challenged. So you're never bored. And you always try something new each time, okay? So this is this. Now we're gonna put it in Epsom salt. Kathy, I knew it eventually. So let's get our Epsom salt now. I'm trying to do it where I don't have to worry about big lumps and bumps. This stuff I've had for so long, I don't think I'd ever use it again. So we want to get all the bumps out of here. No bumps allowed. And we are going to throw in here glitter. It's like I'm cooking up a batch of stuff. There's little speckles and stuff, but it's okay. So mix all that in. You want a little bit more of the pretty glitter. Yeah, there's stuff all in here, but hey, you know what? Nobody's gonna notice that. Okay, so now we're gonna roll this baby. Shake it a little bit. If we miss some spots, we'll just go back. Because sometimes that's what happens. Okay, so I see I've got some more spots. I have some more glue on. So we're gonna make it a frosty window where Santa is. And then just kind of throw some of it on the top. If it doesn't get in there, pat it down. Just keep rotating it. I was so nervous today. Oh my God. I think I was having heart palpitations. I was just like, oh, slow down, Donna. You got this. You got this. I mean, I've done stuff like this before, so it's not like it's my first. It's just, you know how it is. Ever thought of adding small amounts of glitter to your Epsom salt for? I did, Joanne. I added glitter to it. You didn't see that? Yes, I did. Believe it or not, I did. I'm just gonna put a little on the bottom here. Got a couple little places yet. And sometimes I move too fast, so I need to learn to slow my roll sometimes. I try not to move fast, but I can't help it. It's just me. I like it better if you can roll it, but it's not always easiest because it's not what you call the best thing to do. Hi, Martha. How are you? You missed that part. Hi, Shelby. How are you? Is it Shelly? Shelly. See, I'm sorry. I'm messing everybody's names up. So see how it looks? It's going to look frosty. It's Santa's workshop. So I got to make sure I got all the spots done. I love Christmas, so for me, it's the easiest thing to do is Christmas stuff. Christmas and Halloween are my faves. Trying just to make sure I got all these little spots. Surprise my cat, he's sitting next to me. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you guys all came to visit me. Just trying to figure out what I was doing. I don't know how many times I changed my mind on stuff, but it's okay. Okay, I'm gonna try to dry this a little bit. Hang on, I gotta move it. Don't have a lot of space here, just so you know. Okay, so I'm gonna dry this just a little bit. And you can go back and change things up. The frost is just Mod Podge and Epsom salt and glitter. Hi Kelly, how are you? I'll have to go back and adjust a few little spots. I want to dry some of this up first. And then I can go finish it. Now the front will have a frame on it. And then there's going to be some areas I'm going to need all your assistance on, because I have some issues on a few areas I wasn't sure what I was going to do with. You know, it happens. Yeah, I saw somewhere where to put the glitter in the Epsom salt, and I really like it, especially holiday stuff. Okay, now you don't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to globulate everywhere. It's fine. It's just have fun. Okay, so that's good for right now. So that's inside. Now, a question I had. Hi, Pretty Pieces by Michelle. How are you? Hey, Kurt. Question I wanted to ask, because I need some assistance. Should I just Mod Podge the base so that it's clear? It'll be frosty, but it'll be clear. But it won't be see-through clear. It'll be like this. It'll be like this. You can see inside. This is my little wicked girl that they did not like when I made her. This is my Halloween jar. She got mushrooms inside and everything. It's really cool. So my question is, should I just Mod Podge the bottom and just have it clear, or leave it as is? So, Satan's daughter. Should I leave it clear like it is now, or should I add the Mod Podge and give it the clear illusion but not see-through? What do you guys think? This is where I need a couple areas of help. What do you guys think? Leave it clear, frosted? Frosted's fine with me. I love frosting this stuff. Okay, let me go for another. I must go through 50 million brushes. I never figure out how to take care of my brushes, and I see everybody wiping their brushes off, and I'm like, oh, I guess I could do that. I didn't want to frost it because you got to have something to hold on, but this makes it really nice. It gives you the appearance, and we can add some gold. We'll add some gold to it. Just, I got to see what I'm doing. Hey, Lindsay, how are you? Just trying to make sure I caught up with everybody. So I'm just going to go up in here. And then I can take the gold and I can do all the high points in gold. And this way it has a little bit of a sheen of clear, but it's has a little bit of the crispness. So this will take just a little second here. Hi, Sherry Whitaker, Jolie. Hi, Shyla. I think I got that right. Sorry if I messed it up. Welcome, guys, to Hearts and Shells collaboration, crafting with glass. This has been fun. This is actually one of my fun things to do. I've done other cute little ones with glass while this is drying. I love coloring my glass. But this one I wanted to do it where it wasn't colored, it's just clear, because it's how Christmas. And then we'll add some gold to it. Now there's a few areas that some of this has come off. I can always go back to that. And if you haven't gotten yourself a what do you call these, Lazy Susans, they are wonderful for painting. You never have to do anything else but rotate, so you don't have to touch anything. But wait till you see what I put inside. It's so cute. But then I'm going to need your help on the lid. I was tossing ideas on that one, and I'm still not quite sure which direction I'm going on the lid. This little heat gun is from Walmart. It was only 20 bucks. And it's not a bad little heat gun. It's pretty hot. You can't keep your hand on it. Oh, thank you, Sherry. I appreciate it. I love Santa stuff. I think I've got a lot of things that'll make it look really like his workshop. Now you may miss a few areas, but I'm not going to be too concerned about that. It'll all look fine when it's done. It should all dry clear. So how's everybody tonight? After me is Doodle Denise Designs. She is on next. Then there will be Lisa's Craft House, Right House Decor, and Just Jackie. Now it just gives it a little bit of a kind of a haze to it. Instead of it being super clear, it has just a little bit of a haze. So the next thing I do want to do on here, and if I can find my gold, I'm just going to do a little accent of gold around this one at the bottom. I do love my gold. Figure out how to hold this. I like to take the gold and run it along the edges, all my high points. You can hear all this stuff coming off. And it just gives it a little bit of a accent. Somehow that stuff got on there. Hang on, guys. For some reason, some of the stuff got on here. Not cool. Hang on. So I just want a little bit of an accent on all these high points. I have a boo-boo on this side, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Sometimes don't worry so much about being perfect. It's all about having fun. Give it a little bit of an antique look to it. I've got to fix this one area, but I'll deal with that later. These things are fairly easy to wipe off. Rub it as though it's dirty. Hey Megan, how are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. I need to get back on to watching more people. I haven't really done much. Okay, so all it has is just a little bit of a look to it versus it being pure white. Some little areas got a little heavy, but that's because it got a hold of some of this Epsom salt. Okay, wipe all that off. I'm sure it's probably not healthy for you to have this rub and buff on you. Okay, so this is what we got so far. And I guess it helps to show you the correct way. I'm gonna move all that out of the way. Okay, now the next thing we have, I'm gonna put off to the side. Actually, yes, let's do this. We need to paint the frame. We are going to use Truffle, Waverly Truffle. Hang on, I always screw that up, okay? I don't know how y'all do it, but I end up having 50,000 different brushes. I'm definitely not doing something right. So all we're gonna do is do it brown. Truffle, get it into everything, guys. Get all in to all those grooves. And I love using the Dollar Tree paper, the parchment paper. It's cheap. So you can use that as your paper to paint on without wasting on that brown paper all the time. You don't need to do more than one coat. Just get it into all the spots and we're gonna dry this. Thank you guys. Oh, thank you. I have to adjust one spot. It got a hold of the Epsom salt. It's the only thing I don't like about using the Epsom salt. Okay, we're gonna dry this first. I don't know what's in the air, but my nose is like running everywhere today. We're just gonna dry this. We're gonna add some gold to it. You know me, I gotta have my rub and buff and everything else with it. If it doesn't have diamond dust or rub and buff, you're watching the wrong person. Those who watch me at nighttime know I like my rub and buff. I don't care how many times I organize my setup, I always never have space because I move everything in by me. Hey Lynn, how are you? And guys, if you haven't followed half of the crafters on here, go ahead and follow their, like and follow their page. A lot of good crafters. I enjoy the events. It takes you out of your comfort zone sometimes. You try new things. Make sure this is nicely dried. And then double check it to make sure you got all the sides covered. I keep hitting it. I don't know why. I'm glad you are, girl. Make sure I got it all covered. If you got any empty spaces, make sure you go back and kind of, as I put the brush away. I don't know why I do that. I'm going to take a little bit more of this brown and just find any spots I may have missed. You just want it to have the same look. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's just about making sure there's brown on it. See, I can see close, I just can't see far away. So yes, I do. My glasses are more for far than they are for near. So I look like a little nerd. Hi Denise, how are you? She is up next. And then we're gonna put our gold on here, Rub and Buff gold. I really enjoy doing these little jars. I pretty much got most of it done. Just a little spot. So what everybody up to? Let's use our gold. It's just here. There it is. We're gonna just go over the upper parts. And I like just to run it over the top parts. Just rub it in. Find all those high parts. Don't worry about if you make boo-boos or mistakes. Not a soul's gonna even know that. But I just think it makes a world of difference. If you like that antique look, picture frames and stuff, that's what you need to do. And I try always to do the sides. I'll show you here. See how pretty that looks? Hi Ruben, how are you? It just makes it look like it's an expensive frame, but it's not. And this is made out of glue. This is actually a mold I got from Amazon quite a while ago, and it's just solid glue. Those are actually my favorite ones, are the glue. Just look so much nicer. And they dry quick. So you want it to dry quick anyway, especially if you're a crafter. You want it to dry quick, especially when you're on a live. Yeah, is anybody else messy like me? Oh, thank you, Donna. I appreciate it. I try to get most of this off so I don't end up 3/4 it on my glass. Okay, so let's dry this a little bit. And then we're going to adhere to the glass. I'm glad you are. I enjoyed your live. So what are everybody up to? I don't know what we're doing for dinner. I haven't gotten that far yet. I know after this I'm just going to kick back and watch everybody and relax for the rest of the day. Tomorrow, yard work. You know how we have that. Okay, so that is going to go on the front of our Santa. Okay, let me get this on here. Now use heavy duty glue for this. You want to be able to bend it and really, really push it in so it adheres to the glass. This thing is so old, my glue gun. Okay. Don't burn yourself. So And what's nice is when you figure out where you're going with this, you'll see where you missed the Epsom salt. That's where you can go back and fix that. It's kind of hard not to touch your stuff. And there will be some areas in which I'll go back and adjust. Can you see that okay? Oh, thank you, Ruben. Oh, I'm glad you're here, Kathy. Silent washing. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Lynn. Okay, so now I see some spots I have to touch up. So let's go knock ourselves out on that one. See if I can do this without getting stuff everywhere. Now, don't worry about perfection. Just do you, get it in there, and if you can't get it done all at one time, just let it sit and then go back to it. It's a lot to constantly go back and forth, but it's actually a lot of fun doing this stuff. This is something you could do with the kids. I think they would have a blast. I can picture doing some ornaments with these. I'm gonna pack it in there really good. And then whatever I miss, I'll go back to. Really need more room. Okay, so you liking it so far? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Wanda. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Megan. Okay, so the next thing is to add here our little things inside and then add our Epsom salt. So we're going to add a tree. I'm going to add the tree. I'm going to have to show you it as I put it in there. Hold on. So this is where you don't want too big of hands. Okay. And let it sit there for a second. Oh, thank you, Shyla. Thank you, Donna. Thank you guys for sprinkling. I appreciate it. Thank you, Shelly. Okay. And I put him together. Is he not the cutest? I had these little packages. Must have been from Dollar Tree or something. I may have gotten him from Dollar Tree. I'm not sure. So I glued them all together so that I can put these in the Santa's workshop. So you'll see it all in just a second. I just got to be able to focus. Because if you don't focus, it ain't gonna look right. Okay, I'm just trying to let it sit in there a little bit. Can you guys see? Does that look okay? Now, I'm gonna put in my Epsom salt, which I've already mixed here, guys. Let's see if I can do this the right way. Okay. Can you guys see that okay? Oh, thank you. Sweet Home Inspiration. What is your first name again? I know I've probably asked you 1,000 times and I forgot your name. So how does it look? Does that look okay? Do you think anything else needs to go inside? I originally was going to put in some ornaments. I was going to do some ornaments and just having them sit, but I'm just not sure if he needs anything more. Can you see that? Hang on. I'm very good at holding things for you guys to see. Why does it look crooked on the screen? Okay, so should I add anything else? Was gonna do a snowman, but I don't want to overdo it. So do you think any ornaments would be good? That might be too much. Let me just see. Let's see if I can get my hand out. No, those I don't like them. I can get them out now. I could do, hi Maribel, how are you? What if I could put some tiny little baby trees in it. What do you think? Should I just stick some little tiny trees in there? Or should I stick one big snowflake in there? What do you guys think? Hang on, I'm gonna try to... Yes or no to the snowflake? Hold on. To the flaky in the snow. You may not be able to see them. Hold on. Yes or no to the snowflake? What do you guys think? I really love my tree, and I love the present with the nutcracker. Yes? This is like therapy, you guys. Too many options for your mind? That's okay. That's everybody laughs at me because they're like, you don't give us time. Then you tell us we tell you, and then you don't listen. And I'm like, guys, I try. Seriously, I try. Oh, thank you. Yes, it's 3D kind of. Now, I don't know if I should put anything else in there. I have a candy cane. I have, do you want me to put 2 candy canes together like that? Like that? Like that? Do you think any candy canes, or do you think that's too much? They put it down in the front somewhere? What do you think? Candy canes or no candy canes? And the nice thing is you don't have to glue it all in there. You could just stick it. Just stick it. What do you think? Any candy canes? I'll glue them. No, okay. Anything else, or is it good? I have like little snowflakes. Okay, we have 1 no, 1 yes. We need a tiebreaker on the candy canes. Here, let me put them in there and you guys tell me. Hang on. So burn myself here. Looks good. Thanks, Joanne. Hold on. We'll test them, and then you guys tell me. I can get them off my fingers. Kind of difficult to get your hands in there, you know. Okay, relax the fingers. They'll go inside. There we go. Just got to be able to maneuver the hands, that's all. Nope, I don't know. I'm having some major hand issue here, guys. I don't know how it looks. It kind of pops the color in there with Santa. What do you guys think? Looks good with it? Now, it'll probably fall because it's not in there permanently yet. So, yes. Made by Monroe Designs. Welcome. So, what do you think? The yes candy canes? It brings his, you like it? It looks good on his, it brings out his hat. Okay. Let's move that out of the way. Okay. So, where are we at now? We're at 3:30. Okay. So, here's my dealio. I have a gold cap. Not sure if I like that. And I have an old salt pepper shaker lid. I don't know if I like the combination of the 2 colors together. I do love the red. Do you think the gold looks okay? And maybe teak it down, because I was going to add pearls. I was going to add this and pearls to it, but I need help. Hold on. Yes, I need a lot of help. So I was thinking of doing this stuff. Hang on. And adding pearls. What do you think? The added pearls or no? Or just pearls? I think that gold just looks too yellow. Should I just, oh, I was going to crackle it. Never mind. Just ignore me. Told you, I made a list of what I'm supposed to do. I I was going to crackle it, and then I'm going to put it white. I like to go other, but gold is much brighter. Okay, we're crackling. That's what we're going to do. See? I tell you, if I only had a brain today, I meant to crackle it is what I meant to do. I have my list next to me, and I have a habit of not following my own lists. Just ignore me, guys. This is how I work. I operate this way, and they laugh at me. I think it, and then adding it white is where we're going. This way, the gold will appear. And this is that Home Decor Crackle, which is my favorite. This is my favorite to it. So let's go ahead and dry this. Let me try to cover all this stuff up so it doesn't end up. And then we're going to add white to it. That's what I was doing. I think white will look better. Yeah, it definitely needs something. So let's try this and then add the white. I'm scattered sometimes. They call me Dory at night, so I keep swimming sometimes and I forget what I'm doing. I have to rely on all you guys to remind me what I'm doing. So get it fairly dry. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Yep, just keep swimming here. I was excited about this one. I just didn't know where I was going with it yesterday. I had grandkids for about 7 hours and I was pretty tired after I was done with them. We're out playing with we went to Dollar Tree, let them spend some money. They enjoy it, that's all that matters. Okay, now we're just gonna do white. And the reason I want white, I think that'll settle the red down. But we won't know until I try it, right? This thing's drying. It's okay. Okay, so we're gonna do the white. Oh, this thing is still wet. It's still wet. Oh, thank you, Lynn. I'm here to please. Just throw money at me. My cat fell asleep on the other side of the table here. He loves this craft room. So many times he walks in here and he waits for me to come in here so I can start crafting with him. He loves to play. He will literally find stuff on the floor and play. Okay. So now we're going to take the white. I'm going to have to add more white. And don't forget, after me is Doodle Denise. Now I'm going to try to do this. I want to do it where I don't have to use tons. I don't worry if the paint got chippy or bumpy or whatever. It'll all look good. It's supposed to look like an old lid. Try not to ever do more than 1 time or 2 times on this. And then it'll crackle nice. Is anybody else dealing with allergies? My Lord. Now once I dry this really, really good, I can antique it up a little bit so it's not so white. I think it'll look better. And I think the red may look good. If it doesn't, I can always chippy it too. Not chippy, antique it like this. Put the crackle on it. This is the worst part, is the drying. I don't know, for some reason I thought today was Friday. And it's like, I'm getting ready to watch my Days of Our Lives, and I'm like, why isn't it on? And they're like, oh wait, it's Saturday. I always hit this thing. Hi Teresa, how are you doing? If you're new to my page, just let me know. And don't forget to follow and like people on here, other crafters. We share the love out here. We're like love boat. Gotta let it dry really good, otherwise it's gonna, when you touch it, it'll just rip it all off. I am a messy, 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 messy person. Nope. Why is that hanging out there? So this is so far our 3D Santa. And there's a nutcracker and a package. Oh, thank you. You are so sweet. Thank you for sprinkling me out. I do appreciate it. So make sure this is really dry. If it's not dry enough, it's just going to rub right off. And I think that looks better. You see all the crackle? I keep hitting it with my dryer. Hi, Michelle. Oh yes, I still watch Days. My mom used to watch not Young and Restless. What's the other one? General Hospital all the time. I mean, it's just amazing how people can die and then they come back. I mean, it's like you put them in the ground and next you know they're back again. It kind of floors me. Okay, so I thought, trying to get all that off, otherwise I'll touch everything. I think the white's going to be much better and calmer, but this is what I need to figure out. Kind of like Santa's Workshop. What do you think? And I'm going to add gold. Yes. So I thought with this, let's go ahead and add some gold to this and you'll see where I'm at. And I can do the gold on there too. This is just a Finio top from a salt and pepper shaker, an old one. Thank you, Ruben. And I just like to work along the edges. You don't have to do the whole entire thing. Sorry, I'm behind the scenes doing that. See that? I do that every time. I'm sure I'm not the only one who does that. Just teaks it down a little bit so it's not so bright. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing to the lid. You may as well stick with the same thing. I don't want to do too much. I'm such a messy Marvin when I do this. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Ruben. Thank you, Lynn. Okay, so we're now going to put this on the top. Now this is the fun part. It doesn't have a whole lot to work with here. I enjoy making angels and snow people out of this. Okay. How do you think so far? Does that look like Santa's Workshop? Like he's in his little room with his specific, hang on. How come I can't ever hold this thing just properly? It's like I feel like maybe the camera's off. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. Now, I was trying to figure out what to do the rest. I was thinking we could either do the old-fashioned tinsel. Oh, thank you, Teresa. I was thinking maybe doing the old-fashioned tinsel at the top. What do you guys think? Tinsel or no tinsel at the top? I've got some areas I got to touch up. What do you think? Tinsel at the top? And I do have, hold on, tinsel at the top, and I was going to do this, and you guys can tell me. I was thinking I can either do that or, hang on. You guys gotta tell me. Oh, thank you, Donna. It's silver. So I don't have to. How does that look? Does that look okay, guys? What do you guys think? Does that look okay? Now we could do that Or we don't have to. Or I can even do it there. I can even put it just around this area, or I don't have to. I'm trying to think of what else. I have to do the bottom yet too, but I wanted to figure out a little bit more up on top. Do you think I should add any yes pearls? Okay, the pearls are done then. What about, should I do any, oh darn, there was a piece I was going to use from Melanie. Darn, I can't find it. I was going to use a piece from Melanie to put at the top. I was thinking, should I add any silver to it? Looks good just the way it is. Okay, so let me move all this out of the way. Let's see if we can figure out the bottom. Let's go ahead and get the bottom done. We'll do some, I gotta do a ribbon. Let me do a ribbon and some greenery in the bottom. I'm thinking, what do you guys think about this ribbon with this? You think this would look good with it? A big ribbon down here? What do you think? Should I do this ribbon? It's very glittery, look. Isn't that pretty? Should I do that? And I'll do a nice pretty bow at the bottom. What do you guys think? Yes? Got it. Okay. I'm not gonna make it too big. I think I'll make it, this stuff is really nice to work with. It's very sturdy. I normally like to do 3, but we won't worry about that. So, here's something else I wanted to ask. What about these? I was thinking of putting the Merry Christmas in there on top. Let me start it and you guys can tell me. 15 minutes, less than 15 minutes. This one doesn't want to stay down as nicely as the other one does. I told you I'm not really good at the bow thing. No, sirree. See if I can go one more. My hands don't function very well. If I can get it to, I guess using this little wheel is really driving me crazy now. I can always cut that. It doesn't have to be super, super long. And let's see, I'm gonna fix this. Oops. Thank you guys. I'm gonna adjust this a little bit better. Wish I had that. It's like a fighting battle. It wants to do its own thing. Try one more time. No, my ribbons are not perfect, guys, that's for sure. scissors here somewhere. And don't forget, up next is Doodle Denise Designs. I love this ribbon. It's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Don't ask me where I found it from because I don't even know. It was, I think it was up north somewhere. When I go up to Wisconsin, I like to, my sister and I, we both like to shop. Yes, we do like to shop. I don't throw any of these pieces out either because a lot of times you're needing little pieces and this works out really well. Is that okay? I'm not really good, like I said, I don't know how y'all get them to stay the way you're supposed to, but it's good. So we're gonna put this down here and then I'm gonna add some greens. Oh, I'm getting elderly here. Ouch, right into the glue. We disturbed the cat. Something a little taller to bring out my ribbon a little bit more for me. Okay, I'll adjust this and have to fix it up a little bit. And now I'm going to add some greens to it. How much time I got? I got a little bit of time left, just a little bit. We're going to add green in there. This is the stuff from they used to have at Target. It's probably the best greenery you'll ever find. It feels so real. Thank you, Lynn. Hey, Melanie. There's a piece I was going to use that you gave me, Melanie, of those keys and stuff, and it was an art. Ah, there it is. We'll see if we need to use it or not. Gets heavier and heavier each time. What do you think so far, guys? Thank you. Okay, I was going to put this above. Melanie, since it's your piece, what do you think if I were to put this up above? I was thinking about putting that above it. What do you think? Yes or no, Melanie? I'm going to let you make that decision. Hang on. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Debbie. What do you think, Melanie? Yes or no? I was just going to add it as a piece at the top to kind of give it that height. Sure. You're so easily entertained. Let's just give it a whirl. It just was a cool piece, and it needed a home. I couldn't figure out before what to do with it. It's cool. It's got a key lock. It's got a key lock on it. Isn't that cool? Sure, aren't you special? Okay, so I need to add something to the top because it's very boring. Does anybody know what else I can add? I only six minutes left I have. I'm gonna add a little bit more greens to the bottom here. I don't know what else I can add. It just seems like it needs something big time. I don't know what, but it needs something. This ribbon is not sitting back here like it's supposed to. It's not paying attention. One more little piece here. It's the green. What can I add to the top, guys? It feels like it needs something. It feels naked. Hi, Judy. How are you? Just feels like it's naked on top. What do you guys think? I feel like it needs something. Now it's got a little bit more greens, so it looks a lot better. I love that nutcracker. No ferns, baby cakes. I'll go in there and I'll have to adjust like some of the stuff. It's not permanent. I'm just trying to think. I feel like it needs, do you think it needs, like, see how I did the, should I put these around like this? Hang on. It's getting harder to grab. Should I put on the pearls up around it? Thank you, Sherry. Yeah, I gotta adjust this a little bit. You know what? We're just sticking it on there. We're sticking it on there, guys. Hey, Mandy. Loved yours, Mandy. That was so cool. Who'd ever thunk? Who'd have thunk? These little things are great from Dollar Tree, but they're very hard to find now, these pearls. Well, thank you. 6 minutes. Okay, so nobody's helping me out. It needs something up there. Santa's North Pole needs something. How about a bell or one of these things or something? Like twist of bells or something. What do y'all think? Does it need some bells? Not whistles, just bells. Sherry DeCorn, right? She don't like it. I think. What would be cute at the top? I didn't miss it. Yes to the bells. Let's just go knock it out. Let's just get this baby done. It's gotta be Santa's North Pole. All this little delicate stuff is so hard for my hands. That's gonna have to do until I can fix it. What else? I got 2 minutes. So this is what it looks like. So you have a window into Santa's workshop. And that picture from Etsy is amazing. And then the picture frame, and it's just all frosted up. Of course, some spots I gotta fix. But here's the other one. So this is the one nobody liked I did for Halloween. Here's my little girl. Melanie, it's your sister. No. Hi, Lenora. And you see all the mushrooms inside? I got the fungus looking, what do they call it? What is her? It's reindeer moss. And then I did all that on there. I think it turned out cute. Isn't she cute? She's scary but cute. But it's for Halloween on my apothecary. Just think that thing coming at you at night. And then these are other ones I did. It shows I have 1 more minute. Or no, wait, I go to 4. What am I thinking? I'm thinking I have to get off soon. Satan's daughter and Karen's sister. So I did this one. And I did all the up on top. It was a little off on the back, but hey, this is my first bottle I did. 3 minutes. And that's a fabric print. I love fabric. I could do fabric with everything. And this is from my wedding dress. These pearls and these flowers are from my wedding dress. No, you can, if you want to pick them up, you can put lights inside of them. And then this is my big one I did. This is, I do a lot of fairy. This bottle is cool. I can't remember where it's from. Oh, yes. And this bottle is cool because it's got roses on the back. And I did a lot of the fabric. It grunged the fabric. And there's my little fabric. Is she fabric? No, this one was paper. And then I did, this is from my wedding dress. Just the thin thing inside. The florals inside, the little flowers. These are from my wedding dress. Yes, I ripped up my wedding dress. I added the pearls. And I got a lot of this fabric or lacing from, here's a good one of it to see. All those flowers, those are from my dress. And then I did the little charm on this one. And these were fun. This is a door handle, a doorknob. And then I don't know if this is part of the bottle or not. I'm not sure. Oh, thank you. My first bottle was the other one. I've got 1 minute to go, guys. This is my very, very first bottle I ever made. And I didn't realize that has my wedding dress on it too. So, but this one is for today. And I think Santa turned out pretty good. I think he'd be pleased with his new home. I love that picture. My granddaughter's the one who picked it out of the 4 I had. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate it. Thank you, Teresa. But I think this kind of gives it that look, and I'm glad I went white and with the crackle because I think that turned out perfect. Well, guys, I gotta go. Doodle Denise Designs next. Love you all. Talk to you soon. Bye.